Hello there, welcome back again onto my YouTube channel. I'm sure that every little information I'm giving you is helping enough. My name is Kwedioma and so I am not a counselor. I'm neither an expert in this field. I'm just sharing my views on these types of visas that I've selected that I'm talking about. So you should stay with me. But welcome again. If you're yet to join the family, you know how we do it. Just subscribe and get all the information you need, and also share with people you think it might be of importance to them so that they get to know and do the right thing. Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Let's zoom right into it. Today I'm talking about the F1 visa. It's also used by a number of people because a lot of people want to upgrade themselves. They want to go back to school. They want to do their undergraduate studies. Some of them want to do their masters, their bachelors, amongst other educational purposes. And so the F1 visa has been designated for people who want to embark on travel for academic purposes. How do you go through the process? That's what we're going to talk about. So if you're traveling to be a part of this, I have a video that I've talked about how you can go about the processes already, but this would also hit on it just so you know how to go about it. You know that before you can pursue your academic purposes in the US, you need to be enrolled in a school or be admitted into a school. So first off, you are getting a school to admit you. Once you're admitted into any school in the US and you are fortunate to have maybe scholarships, if you do not have scholarships but you've still been admitted into a school, then you can pursue this process. So one, you need to have your admission first into a US school. Once that is done, we move on to the next thing. That is by you paying your service fee. The service fee is a mandatory thing that has been passed by the government of US, and so it's for every single student who wants to, prospective student who wants to embark on his or her journey to further their education or for academic purposes. So you pay your service fee. You can check online and find out how much it costs now. I cannot tell you for sure depending on the time you're watching this video. So just go online and type service fee. That is SEVIS, service fee. You pay that one, you submit the payment to the school in the US even before they give you an I-20 form. The I-20 form is to first of all show that you've been approved, you've been admitted into the school, and that is the form that they use in processing students. So you need to get an I-20 form. Once you're done with that, you go on again onto the DS-160 platform. And then what do? You go fill out every single thing. The details are quite basic because it's your details, your personal information. You have some about your school, what course you're going to do, if you have a scholarship, amongst other things. It has a lot of details that you need to fill up. Once you fill it out, then you move on to pay for your interview processes to begin. Once you pay for it, you are going to schedule for an interview, and from there you're preparing. As you prepare, because you have your I-20, that's one of the documents that you will need if you're a worker and you are embarking on this academic reason and that your company knows about it. You would want to get a letter from them, which should be on a letterhead. That's if you're in a formal institution, you can get that just to show that your company is aware of it and that you're going to come back to it once you're done. Because most people who are working and want to embark on educational purposes tend to just go upgrade themselves and then they come back to their country. And so you would want to get a letter just to prove that you're going on this trip and you're going to be on steady leave. So your company is expecting you back. If you are in an informal sector, don't worry about it. You don't need your company to sign anything for you. But once you have academic, you have your admission granted, you have your I-20 with you. If you have scholarship, that's great for you. Then you're good to go. You can equally just print a document of if there's any property that you have, because you're just trying to prove that all these things are your home ties. And remember, home ties must always be proven strongly, because there should be something to bind you and bring you back into your country, because this is just a temporary visa that you are going to be giving. If your academic purposes is just for a year or two, you still need to come back into your country and live your life. So you should have all of these things done. And once you go into the interview, basic questions that come up would include why you're traveling to the US. They know already because you failed it in your DS-160, but they just want you to re-echo it to them. So you tell them, I've gained admission to so and so school, and that I need to be there maybe by this time to begin with my academic year, or my classes, and so I have to go there. You would be asked for your I-20 form. That is also a proof, as I told you, and so they will go through it. Once you're done, they can ask you how you're funding it, because if you do not have full scholarship, you need to tell them how you're going to fund it. If your school fees is very huge, let's assume you're going to pay over $10,000, that is too huge. That's why we recommend that people get scholarships. There are a lot of schools that give scholarship, so you'd want to take advantage of that. And once you're done with the funding part, other things would be asked you: why you chose the school, why you think the school is going to help you, or even the course you're going to do. Because there are some people who do top-ups, or they upgrade themselves and then they do similar course. So maybe they did a course in maybe business administration for the undergrad, and now they want to do accounting because it's also in a frame of space, and so they just want to upgrade themselves, come up and pick up roles, so you want to have all of these things in place. Well, I hope that this video goes a long way to help you. Just share with me if you have any question on how you think you can answer this, and I can also share you with the thoughts that I have on this subject. But that's how you can go through the F1 visa. It's for students and only students. If you're not going to travel for an academic purpose, don't go in for the F1 visa. My name is Kwekwe Mansa, and thank you for joining my channel again. I'm grateful. I want you to subscribe, also share with people you think will need this, and also share with me your views and comments in the section.